Come on in, our Facebook friends. It's Rev Kev here, and you are tuning in to Thursday Night Live, a deeper dive with me and my brother Rev, Eric Obed Donaldson.
Hey.
Rev E is in the building.
Yes, I am.
How you doing, brother Rev?
Doing well.
All right.
Looking forward to this deeper dive.
It is on and popping.
All right.
This is going to be an empowering time together as we work with you on building and mastering the principles and tools for manifesting the dreams in your heart. And I want to make sure we get you into the chat room so that we can engage with you. This is an opportunity. When we say a deeper dive, we're talking about expanding the big dreams in your heart, but we want to make sure that we're connecting with you. So make sure to let us know that you're in the chat room. And make sure to tag a few of your friends, like this and share this and get this word out so that we can grow the conversation about discovering, developing, deepening, and demonstrating the dreams in your heart. And we're just on fire with this series. I mean, so much good has been happening in people's lives since we started working with the Dream Series.
Look, it's happening right here in our sanctuary. It's happening in our parking lots. It's happening on our tweets and on our text messages. We just recently received a text message from Houston. Did you see that?
I saw the text message from Houston.
Mm-hmm.
We'll tell you about it in a little bit. Once you get in the chat room, we're going to let you know a little bit about what's happening down in Houston with one of our big dreamers. So it's really exciting. So like and share, get on in here. Let's build an audience, and then we're going to take a minute to get ourselves settled. We've got some powerful things we're going to be doing tonight. Let's just check to see if we've got folks jumping in yet.
They're on their way, Rev.
Come on in. All right, we're going to keep watching both our chat rooms on Facebook Live, on my page, on YouTube, but make sure to jump on in. And when you come in, say with me, or just type in the chat room, I'm all in. Come on, type that in the chat room when you get in here. I'm all in. The dream in your heart needs you to be all in. Type it in the chat room when you come in here. I'm all in. I'm all in. And if you want to, tell us where you're joining us from. Are you in Sacramento? Are you in Florida? Are you in Chicago? Are you down in Texas? We've got folks who follow us from all over the country. Let us know where you're tuning in from, okay? We appreciate that you are jumping into this Thursday Night Live deeper dive where we are working with the dreams in your heart. And as you gather in, we want to just anchor down for a minute. Just take a minute to bring our spirits together, form a powerful collective consciousness. Just come on in here, get in where you fit in. And in just a second, I'm going to lead us in a time of collective prayer, just to center down for our time of sharing together. So come on in, check your chat room. We got folks joining us.
They're coming in.
Okay, come on in. As you come in, type in the chat room what? I'm all in. Come on, let us know that you're all in.
Yes.
Type it in the chat room. I'm all in.
Cynthia is all in.
Hey, Cynthia, welcome in. I'm glad you're all in.
Yes.
Welcome, Cynthia.
And Mardell is all in.
Mardell is all in. Welcome in, Mardell. You guys been doing great work around here. Cynthia, let me just tell you, Cynthia had me working around here today. I got all of your notes on the campus here today, Cynthia, and so we're taking care of business. Thanks for all that you do to make this place a place that we can all feel good about being. You've been amazing. Amazing. All right. Who else is with us? Anybody else jumping in yet?
All right, they're still jumping in, Rev.
Okay, and maybe I'll take a minute, just a quick minute. But we've got to jump in. We got a lot to cover tonight. I'll just jump on my page because last week I got a text from somebody who said, you didn't acknowledge me. Okay, let's see. Let's just see then who I might have missed on my personal page as you're coming in, and then we've got to get going. Okay, I see Dorothy Caston is all in.
Hey, Dorothy.
Hey, Dorothy. And then Mother Dorothy. And then Carol Spalding, we see you. Thanks for being with us. And as you come in, just let us know you're all in, and we're going to get started. But let's take a moment to turn within for a minute just to get ourselves grounded in the sacredness of this time together. Just take a few deep breaths and join us in this space. Loving presence, we are grateful and thankful for those who are saying yes to the dreams that you have entrusted them with. The dreams of health, happiness, love, success, prosperity, money, freedom, peace of mind, right relationships, and so much more. We're giving thanks because we know that where you have given them vision, you will make provision. And so I invite each and every one of us to trust the God of our understanding tonight is leading us to higher heights, sending us to deeper depths, into the field of our dreams, that we will and shall manifest the dreams that have been placed in our hearts. And so help us, God, to do it with ease and grace, with joy and thanksgiving. We remain grateful and thankful for the opportunity to concentrate on what you have placed within our hearts. And we go forth and claim victory, starting here and now, and so it is. Amen.
Amen.
And amen. Hey, namaste, brother. All right. If you're just joining us, you are joining us for Thursday Night Live, A Deeper Dive. This is the space that we've created to go a little further into the current lesson series from our campus here at Unity of Sacramento International Spiritual Center, where we are working with 12 steps for discovering, developing, demonstrating, and deepening the dream in your heart, where we are focusing this year on supporting you with manifesting miracles in your life, in your world, in your affairs, and that we are committed to you having the double impact and the double blessing all year long. That's why we have 2022 is all about doubling up the love, doubling up the abundance, doubling up the size of your container of belief, doubling up on every good thing. You are being placed in a field where things will double for you. That's what I'm holding for you.
That's powerful.
At a minimum.
At a minimum.
At a minimum. At a minimum. Can you stand it? Can you stand to have double the fun, double the joy, double the abundance, double the strength? And that's another thing, double the energy. So many people were drained last year. What if you got your energy back? Doubled up on that energy to fuel everything that you desire. This is what we're talking about for this year. We're standing in a high declaration for this, for ourselves, and for you. And we want to step further into it tonight. So we're not going to wait much longer. Let's just quickly check, see if we want to shout out a couple more. Fahiza Alim, we got you.
All right.
We got you, Fahiza. Fahiza got on this last week. Says, wait a minute, where's my shout out? We got you. You're in here. We see you.
Excellent.
All right, so we've been talking about this dream series now, and we've concluded the 12 steps. Any highlights for you, Revy? Anything that jumped out, maybe just from last Sunday? Let's just stick with Sunday for now, and that we might want to
For
Jump
last Sunday was just a fire Sunday. It was just on fire. And it was primarily, I believe, because of the last 3 steps that were being taken. Those steps of accepting, those steps of making disposition, and those steps of resting, knowing that it's done. It is done. And I'm telling you that something clicked. Something clicked. It's as if all of the steps were working together in unison in that moment. And it was like a high revelation going on in the sanctuary and throughout the live stream. It was electric.
Yes. If you didn't get a chance to see it, make sure to go back and walk through those last 3 steps, because there is something that's going to come together for you. You want to be a part of the whole journey. And of course, we're going to send it to you in the e-blast this week for the YouTube link if you haven't had a chance to get it yet. But make sure to grab hold of the energy that's being released for those that are participating in this process, because that's what you want. Not just the information, you want the inspiration. You want the inspiration. We get a lot of information. If you have gotten a lot of information over the years about how to do this, how to do that, how to do the other. We've gotten a lot of how-to information over the years. Is that true?
That's true.
Huh? Give me some thumbs up in the chat room if you know what I'm talking about. You've gone to the seminar, you've been to the workshop, you've had you bought the Tupperware. Huh? Your garage runneth over with stuff that you have started, but did not have the inspiration. And so when you're connecting to these messages, you're connecting not only the information, but the inspiration. And inspiration is the current that will carry you far after you have memorized and mastered the information. The inspiration is what connects and attaches to the authentic desire in your heart. You're nodding. You want to say something?
I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. You're speaking my language.
Am I speaking your language?
You're speaking my language.
Yeah. So we want you to be connected to the whole process so that the energy that's being released from this campus and from these talks is caught by you. You catch it. Now, we told you that we've been going through 12 steps, and toward the end, I'm going to walk back through these 12 steps for you, okay? So we're going to come back through these, but we're going to start today understanding how to move this further.
Okay.
I just want to press further into this. I want to keep us moving. I want to keep the journey moving. So a couple things. One, if you have questions about any aspect of this process, maybe you're struggling with one of the dreams in your heart. Maybe you're having difficulty manifesting, or you get stuck at a certain point. We want to collect your questions this evening and do what we can to respond to those. And there's no such thing as my teacher, used to say to me, there's no such thing as a silly question. There's no, so don't feel embarrassed. How many silly questions have you asked in your lifetime, Rabbi?
I get silly every day.
See, just in the last hour, he Don't be violent up here.
Hey,
I'm your Rev. Don't you raise your hand to me. No, but
your teacher was a wise person.
Yes. So don't feel hesitant to ask questions. Questions open the field of possibilities. Those that make statements close the parenthesis of possibility. Listen to me. When you make a statement, nothing wrong with making a statement, but when you make statements, you close the parenthesis of possibility. When you ask a question, you remove the parenthesis. and you open the field of possibilities. Why? Let's get right into it. Why? Because a question triggers the universal mind, the infinite mind of spirit. We understand spirit to be omniscience. Type that in the chat room, and I'm going to spell it for you. OMNISCIENCE. 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 Not Omnicron. Omniscience. Omniscience. We understand spirit to be omniscience. That is, all of the wisdom that there is, all of the intelligence that there is. Spirit is that. It is never not being that. Now, we can be limiting ourselves to that by standing inside of our, ready? You may want to type this in the chat room just to anchor it in your mind. It was standing inside of our comfortable knowns, KNOWNS, our comfortable knowns. But all growth, all expansion, all flight takes off outside of the parameters of what you presently know. The possibilities for you open up when you choose to introduce a question rather than a statement. Okay? So I want to form questions, because in that question I start to activate. I want you to type this in the chat room. We start activating, and I talked to you about this before. I don't know if we've talked about it here. The vacuum law of prosperity. The vacuum law of prosperity.
Tell us about that vacuum.
The vacuum law of prosperity. The vacuum law of prosperity simply states that the universe abhors a vacuum. The universe detests a vacuum. The universe is intolerant of a vacuum.
Or void.
Vacuum, void, yes, I'm sorry. A void. Either way, both meaning the same, But the universe, let's just work with that. The universe detests a void, detests the creation of an opening that gives the sense that there's something absent. Because spirit is everywhere, evenly present, the minute I introduce new space, so to speak, it instantly fills it. So when I throw a question mark out there rather than a period, the universe is listening, omniscience, all of the intelligence, all of the wisdom, goes to work to provide me with insight, inspiration, information, and revelation. Have you got it?
Got it.
So this vacuum law of prosperity is inviting you and I to ask more questions. And not how. How does this work? That may be a question. But we want to ask questions about who must I become? Where must I show up? What mindset must I embrace? You start to speak these questions. What must I learn? How must I grow? And who must I align my energies with? You even ask, what should I wear to the interview? I mean, you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
You'd be amazed at what the power of a question will do in order to trigger the universe. Now, we do this every day. We work with this process, but we call it Google.
The search engine.
The search engine. Google itself is patterned after the infinite mind of spirit. You can look at introducing right questions as the activation of the infinite mind. Okay? And it starts to draw and magnetize and brings you together with that which you are seeking, and it together with you. That you share a common destiny. Isn't that something? So ask more questions. Questions open the field. Questions activate the field. Questions trigger the universal search engine, the infinite mind of spirit, to bring you the wisdom, the guidance, the inspiration, the revelation, and it allows you to carry less.
Okay. Now that I heard that.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Are you listening with your good ear? See that other? You see, he turned toward me and it popped open. Okay. So yeah, we want to work with this vacuum law of prosperity. You draw it in. You're drawing it in through the right questions. So please feel free to ask questions tonight as we work with this. Okay.
I love where we're going with this because Socrates, I believe it is, has the Socratic method or process of teaching, and it's all based around questioning. Rather than giving the students the answers, he would question. He would always provide a question, and the answer would come through the student. And so, in like ways, I see through this vacuum law, is that when we open the field with a question, this vacuum, the universe is activated. This is what I'm hearing you say. The universe is activated, and then suddenly the answers arrive in you, through you, around you, all about you. They just come. And I've had that happen. Matter of fact, it happened today.
Okay.
It happened today. I went into my closet this morning. I said, what should I wear? What should I wear today? I'm going to be on Thursday night, the deeper dive with you, and so I know I have to come correct. What am I going to wear? And I didn't see it hanging in my closet. But then Spirit was telling me, go deeper, look deeper. And in a box in my closet was something that I completely forgot I hadn't worn it in quite some time. I said, that's the one. All right. That's the one. And so there was something in me that knew, I knew it when I saw it. I asked for it without even thinking about it. I opened up the closet of possibilities, and I found it where I didn't think I was going to find it. I found it in a place that I didn't initially consider. And I think that's the power of what you're sharing.
Yeah, because you get the guidance. You get the guidance, even in the simplest things. And so now, in that same spirit, we're asking Spirit, how should I clothe myself? And what energy, what mindset, what consciousness, with what consciousness do I clothe myself to attract mightily into my life that which I desire? What is the mindset that I'm clothing myself with? And we start to dive into that. So we're going to get into that a little bit today. I want to talk a little bit about a few distinctions and a few more tools to work with you in manifesting the dreams in your heart this year. They are visualization, visioning, and masterminding. Visualization, visioning, and masterminding. Again, visualization, visioning, and masterminding. Oh, and vision boarding. What's the other one? Okay? Visualization, visioning, vision boarding, and masterminding. These are some tools that you can use to make a proper impression upon yourself to raise your vibration, to raise your vibration to the place where you are capable of locking in the feeling that gets the blessing. These are tools that we use. And so let's talk first about what is visualization. What is visualization? Because we hear a lot about it, and it's important to know what it is. Visualization is working with the mental image or images of what you desire, to see it, sense it, feel it, taste it, smell it, and completely flood the sensorium with that image. It is the flooding of your sensorium with the image of you being, doing, and having what you desire. And when the sensorium, when I'm speaking of the sensorium, I'm talking about all 5 of your senses, is fully engulfed with this experience, and you hold that as if it were happening now, you have moved from merely imagining something to visualizing it. Okay? So some of us work with our imaginations, but we never move the mental image into the present tense. Visualization is always a present tense experience, and this present tense experience is working to have you establish what we call the here-ness and nowness of consciousness. Type that in the chat room. The here-ness and nowness of consciousness. You cannot be anything in the past. You cannot be anything in the future. The only place you can be, do, and have anything is in the here and now. And so visualization is a tool that we use to bring ourselves into the here-ness and nowness of consciousness. The here-ness and nowness of consciousness. The here-ness and nowness of what? Consciousness. So we in this process, and I'm going to take you through one tonight. In this process, you are seeing yourself as the one being, doing, and having your desire. You're not seeing it in the future. You're seeing it now, as if it were happening now. Why? Why? Because we are working with tricking the subconscious mind. Remember we talked about the manifestation process requires the subconscious mind to fully accept the idea.
Yes.
Nothing moves until the subconscious mind is all in.
And what is the subconscious mind?
The subconscious mind is your feeling nature. It is that part of your threefold consciousness, which we talked about last week. The superconscious mind, which is that God phase of mind, that spirit phase of mind. The conscious mind, which is that intellectual part of the self that weighs, that measures, that questions, that grasps. And then the subconscious phase of your mind, the subconsciousness, which is that part of the mind that retains and records and feels and holds, but also births.
Yes.
The subconscious phase of your mind is that place that gets fired up with vibration. Okay? And then that vibration is emanating from you into a larger field, into the universal mind. And when that vibration is released in the nowness of consciousness, in the now, you are establishing a universal match. And when that universal match happens, your good is released in the physical. Okay? So we in this process, we are tricking the subconscious mind. Why? Type this in the chat room, please. Type this in the chat room, please. I see you, Reginald. I see you, Greg Griffith.
Elizabeth is on.
Okay,
Anita's
I see you,
here.
Elizabeth. Kathy Ann Lewis, I see you. Dorothy, type this in the chat room. The subconscious mind does not know the difference between what is real or what is imagined. The subconscious mind does not know the difference between what is real and what is imagined. Okay? Because it lives in a realm, it is living in a realm where it operates on the dominant feeling. And you can have that dominant feeling walking around with your eyes open. You can have that dominant feeling with your eyes closed and not being in the seeming real world. And so we always are making an impression on the subconscious mind. I want us to make the impression on the subconscious mind that will get the blessing. Reverend Ike used to say, feeling gets the blessing. We're charging up your feeling nature, getting that subconscious mind activated. Okay? I know this is a little hefty, but hang in there with us because we're going to a visualization exercise in a minute. I just want you to understand what it is we are doing, why we're doing what we're doing. Okay? You visualize to materialize. You visualize to materialize. And visualization is more self-directive activity. It is more of a self-directed activity. It is me bringing into consciousness that which I want, bringing myself into the here-ness and nowness of consciousness, seeing, sensing, feeling myself as being, doing, and having the thing. I'll never forget. There was a speech that I had to give. I had to give a speech in front of 10,000 people in Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
And I received an award that I was there to go and accept, and I had to give this speech, but some heavyweights were going to be on the program. And so I was a little nervous, because it was 10,000 people, and it was heavyweight. And I was receiving the award. And one of the people on the program was C.T. Vivian. You remember?
Yes.
The great civil rights activist. So I knew I was going to be on the program with C.T. Vivian. And so the night before, I'm in my hotel room seeing myself give this speech, seeing myself standing in front of 10,000 people, by the way, at 6 a.m. in the morning for this Martin Luther King Jr. birthday breakfast it was. And I'm seeing myself give this speech, and I'm seeing and feeling myself, nailing it and giving my all and going for it, and I see myself dressed well, and I see people nodding with, the VIPs nodding with, approval, and I'm seeing all this before it's happened, and I'm seeing C.T. Vivian, who had to come up after me, say something brilliant, about me. And I'm seeing all of this. I'm seeing the cameras flashing, and I'm seeing the standing ovation. I'm seeing all of this in my house, at home. Of course, I get to the event, and it's my turn to come up.
Okay.
And I get up there, and everything I saw in the visualization happened. Almost identical to how I had envisioned it. And it was so good that I got home, and at the time I was a student rooming in a kind of shared space. Mm-hmm. And one of the people who was in the space was that owned the student residence was a Catholic priest, Father Branch. So the next morning, it was so good. I'm about to stand up, okay? Get ready. I'm going to stand up. The next morning, it was so good that I had to see it again.
All right.
So I give the speech all over again. I go back through it all over again, now with my eyes open, because I just wanted to bask in the afterglow, because I had manifested the thing, and it was good. It was just so good. I thought I was at home by myself, but I did the thing, and I'm hearing the applause. I'm reenacting, yeah, and I'm just going through it, and it was good. And I take my bow, and then I hear off in the corner, Father Branch was at home. He was at home, and he heard me replay that whole, moment for myself. I didn't know he was there. But here's the beauty. The subconscious mind doesn't know if you're standing in front of 10,000 people or one. It just needs to get full of the feeling that you are the one entitled to the blessing. Type it in the chat room. I am the one entitled to the blessing. Type it in the chat room. I am the one entitled to the blessing. Come on. I am the one entitled to the blessing. You've got to have that operating in your soul. Anything and everything to the contrary that would reject that thing is called self-sabotage.
Yes.
Never, never, never in your mouth, use your mouth and your mind against yourself.
For me, that's why visualization is so powerful, because it helps you to create soul agreement. Complete agreement throughout the soul.
Yes. It's integration. You are integrating all parts of yourself. You're training yourself to completely embrace this truth, even though sometimes it feels a little bit stretchy for you. That's okay. Remember, we said you're pregnant with possibility. And if you're getting pregnant with possibility, you're going to stretch some. Do you understand?
Yes.
If you're pregnant with possibility, you're going to expand some. That's okay. But I need you to I need us all, not just you, but I need us all to always claim for ourselves the highest and best, even despite the appearances, because the subconscious mind, ready for this? Type this in the chat room. My subconscious mind is my willing and obedient servant. My subconscious mind is my willing and obedient servant. I'm saying it a third time. My subconscious mind is my willing and obedient servant. Even if I'm lying to myself, it says, well,
Whoa.
I guess that's what she wants. I guess that's what she is, because it only takes orders. And it says, in essence, as you wish. as you wish. So I don't want anything erroneous to get down into that subconscious part of my being, because it is the command center that's saying, okay, he wants to be broke. He keeps saying I'm broke. He keeps saying I'm broke. Are you hearing me? The subconscious mind has one general statement.
What's that?
Your wish,
come on,
is my command. Your wish is my command. And how do we get that wish in there? By feeling like the one entitled to it. I was talking to someone today who says, I don't know how I keep attracting these users to me. They just come into my life. I'm all happy. Everything's working out fine for me. And then, they come into my life and they take advantage of me. And I'm thinking to myself, well, then you need to burn the welcome mat. Somewhere in the subconscious mind, there is a message that is a welcoming place for people who use and manipulate you. So we want to get that file scrubbed. We want to get it off the hard drive of our minds once and for all. I want to have the right self-awareness that says I draw into my life those that treat me with respect, those that value me for the queen or the princess or the prince that I am. You know what Alexa says to me every morning after I say, you taught me how to.
Yes.
Every morning when I say, Alexa, good morning, Alexa says, good morning, King Kevin Ross. Good morning. Good morning. And she says it in her voice.
Yes.
Good morning, Your Highness, Kevin Ross. Get ready for a beautiful day filled with unprecedented blessings and et cetera, et cetera. Mm-hmm. She goes on with this statement of just speaking of me in a way that uplifts, inspires, and that catches my subconscious mind when it is at its rested state. In other words, I haven't even fully awakened, but the messaging that's going into my mind is one that is programming me to think highly of myself, to love myself, to expect the best. These are the first words that my subconscious mind is grasping hold of, forming a mental image of. Is this making sense?
Yes.
All right. I think we're getting it. I think who's out there typing? Okay. I see Fahiza is with us tonight. She's got pages full of notes. Okay, Greg is out there. What we got on the other side there?
Cynthia is still with us. Mardell is
Reggie
with us.
Okay, y'all following with us. Evangeline
Elizabeth is entitled to the blessing.
All right, Evangeline is entitled to the blessing.
Mm-hmm.
She says, I received an amazing, unexpected windfall. Wait a minute. This is Fahiza saying, I received an amazing, unexpected windfall a few hours after Sunday service. I give thanks. It works if you work it. Come on and give. Come on, bring it in here. Come on, Fahiza. Hallelujah.
Yes.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. You're in the vibration. You're in the vibrational flow. And she's literally working it. She's literally working it on every level. I'm a witness to that, to what she is doing. Thank you. Greg Griffith says, I needed this right now. Okay, stay with us, Greg. Greg is a wonderful individual himself from Miami, Florida. He is one of my mentees who is an author. He's written the book, 30 Days to Activate to Stagnate. Activate to Stagnate. 30 Days to a New You. 30 Days to a New You. And he is a speaker extraordinaire. He's done a lot of great work in the world, and I have watched him expand. He's married to our beloved friend, Maru, who is an artist and a teacher and doing great things down in Florida. So thanks for being with us tonight, and grasp on. Grasp on. He typed in the chat room, and I want us to catch this. And then we're going to get into this visualization. He typed in the chat room NOW, which is an acronym that he developed related to the power of the subconscious mind. No other way. No other way. The only way to experience whatever it is that you're wishing to experience is in the NOW, the now. And so Sunday I talked about being in the deep now, the deep now, the deep now. And that deep now is another synonym for me saying what I just said a few minutes ago, moving into the here-ness and now-ness of consciousness, the here-ness and now-ness of consciousness, where it is all happening, it is all occurring at once, right now. When the Master Teacher Jesus was on the cross, he was situated between two thieves. Mm-hmm. He's situated between two thieves. One is the thief of the past. The other is the thief of the future. And the thief of the future asked Jesus, when you get to the kingdom, will you remember me when you get into your kingdom, he says. And Jesus' response to him was, this day you will be with me in paradise. Speaking to that thief of the future that would give you some illusion that there's some more good for you tomorrow than there is right now. The only place to enjoy it is now. The only place to be in heaven is now. The only paradise there is now. He says, this day you will be with me in paradise. But I wonder if that was an interrogative statement. This day, will you be with me in paradise? Will you come with me and experience this heaven right now?
That's powerful.
Some of us, Reverend Ike used to say, some of us are so interested in pie in the sky when we die in the sweet by and by that we're so busy catching hell on earth and delaying our pie for later. He says, I want my pie now with ice cream on top. Hallelujah.
Heaven a la mode.
All right. And so this process brings us into the experience of it now, and that deep now, your ability to enter into the deep now, which we're going to do in a minute, your ability to enter into that deep now qualifies you. Because listen to me, all the source of life is looking for is the one who really and truly has achieved the mental, emotional, and spiritual equivalent of whatever good you're seeking. Because you were not given anything more than a soul to work with. If I can get my soul together, which is the entire mind, your mental, spiritual, and emotional self, if I can get that soul queued up to the right octave, to the right vibration, if I can get it queued up to that right frequency, if it had to fall out of the sky, because you will have reached this point of alignment where it must come forth. Because we operate, as I said previously, in a lawful universe. In a lawful universe. So I want to get myself tuned up to the right mental, emotional, spiritual frequency. And when I get there, I got it. And that's what this process does. So visualization is self-directed, and it is me working with my mental image to see myself being, doing, and having whatever my heart's desire is in the deep now, in the nowness of consciousness. That's visualization. Visioning, really quickly, visioning is catching, sitting in meditation and catching an emerging vision that Spirit has for your life. So you're catching a larger vision. One is utilizing the power of your mind to shape and form a specific thing or experience. The other, visioning, is opening yourself up to catch a larger vision for your life that the Spirit is holding for you. So I'm sitting in a way where I get to get a 360 view of what the Spirit has for me. This is called visioning. That's not what we're going to do right now. But I want you to be aware that there's a distinction between visualization and visioning. Okay? And I encourage you to take the next step and do some visioning. Okay? Reverend Dr. Michael Beckwith is well known for the book, The Life Visioning Process, that can step you through the whole process of visioning. Okay? Being in tune, so that when someone asks you, why are you here? Why are you here? You can answer from a deeply rooted place. You're clear. I'm here on the planet to inspire and empower millions of people to design and live the lives of their dreams in the context of freedom, love, and joy. Awaken to my vision. I'm awake to my vision. I'm awake to my vision. And from this awakened state in my vision, then I can play with the tools of visualization to manifest experiences and things that serves this larger vision for myself. Can you see that?
I can see that.
Okay? So visualization is a technique that we use to work with our conscious and subconscious mind to form experiences and things in the now. So I want you to have that. The manifestor stage is an important stage in your spiritual development. So it's important to master the manifestor stage. Why? So that all your needs are met.
All right.
Okay? But then we move above the manifestor stage. And we're operating from this visionary place.
I love it.
But we got to start somewhere. I got to start somewhere. All right. Masterminding. Last thing on this teaching piece. Masterminding is when I use the power of synergistic consciousness. Synergistic consciousness. That is, I'm bringing together like minds, okay, to hold in agreement my vision, or each other's vision for our lives. And we move through a process of collectively seeing, visualizing, and affirming the good of the whole.
It's the power of positive collective consciousness.
Yes, absolutely. And here again, we're always working in a mastermind. Those that I surround myself are either a collective consciousness that draws me up and out, or that drains me and pulls me back and holds me back. So a powerful question to engage yourself with on this journey, type in the chat room, who am I going with? Who am I going with? See, we're all on a journey. The question is, who's going with me? Who am I going with? And if the people that are around you are not supporting you in your growth, then they are certainly supporting you in your stagnation and in your attrition. So type in the chat room, who I'm going with, I'm growing with. Come on. Who I'm going with, I'm growing with. Say it again. Who I'm going with, I'm growing with. This guy right here keeps me on my toes. He's one of those people in my life, you know. Let me just brag on Rev E for a half second. So I thought I had a piece of car, right? You know how you think you got a car, and then Rev E. Rev E literally comes to my house, and my car's all right, you know, it ain't shabby. But I was feeling good about my car, but Rev E quietly, and Rev Charles did this when he was here.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did.
He quietly went off, and I guess he methodically caught the vision of the car he wanted and all of that. And, you know, one day he comes by the house for some reason, I can't remember. But I kind of remember us saying, let's go get some Starbucks, but you're blocking my driveway, so do you mind driving?
Yes.
So, and of course, in his low-key sort of, you know.
Sure, Rev.
Yeah, sure. But what I didn't know is that he had this long, brand new slice of rolling heaven sitting in my driveway. I mean, it's got all the bells and whistles. It looks like God's supposed to ride in that car. Hallelujah.
And God does.
I know God does. I was riding shotgun, in fact, when I got in the car. But I love working with people that compels me to desire greater good for myself. And I use this material example, but I could use many examples from an intellectual perspective. This man is a walking lexicon. He has so much wisdom and information. The truth is, I don't tell people this often, but I'm going to confess, right? He's so much smarter than I am. Can't you see? But he
not a more honest individual on the earth.
So we want to surround ourselves with those that bring us up, that draw us up. Who I go with, I grow with. All right?
And Rev and I have been growing with one another for over 30 years.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And you can look at him and tell. You can look at him and tell. All right. So I want to encourage you that if you're interested in participating in a mastermind group, I don't care where you are in the country, if I get 12 people between now and next Thursday, if I get 12 people between now and next Thursday, a minimum of 12 that say, I'm all in, I'd like to be in a mastermind that you lead, Rev Kev, and you get that message to me between now and next Thursday, you can do it in the chat room right now, or you can email me at kross@unityofsacramento.com, but I'm all in. I want to be in that mastermind group with you, Rev Kev. If I get 12, I will start a mastermind, a minimum of 12, a mastermind group that brings us together for a journey around your dreams. And it's going to involve you investing in it to some extent, but I want you to be a part of it, and I want you to take it on. 12 people will need to say, I'm all in, and then we'll make it happen, okay?
Really glad that you're doing this, Rev. This is going to bless a lot of people.
Okay.
12 in particular, but so much.
At least 12.
At least 12. You hear me?
I'm looking forward to we've done these over the years, you know, but we've had the pandemic and all of that. So but I'm looking forward to working with at least 12 who want to say, let's take the deep dive to mastermind together, okay? At least 12. And we will do it. And we will do, going in, all right? All right. Let's prepare ourselves. Oh, last thing, and I'm not going to talk long on this. I'm going to ask Marche, if you don't mind walking right into that room behind you, there is a table. And on that table, there are a couple of vision boards right behind you. Will you bring me the vision boards that you see there? Just want to show you all. A vision board is a tool that you use, again, to make a proper impression upon that subconscious mind, always seeing yourself as the one entitled to the blessing. Because we are trying to impress ourselves, the subconscious mind works with images. We think in pictures, okay? Just here, please. We think in pictures, okay? And so we use the vision board process. Thank you. We use the vision board process by including images and words that trigger our subconsciousness and that triggers our minds to have the right feeling for whatever it is that we want. It puts us in the right state of mind. And so we see words on here like peace and love and hope and find your magic, be happy. I live and grow into my purpose by expressing my true self, okay? Your time to live. Somebody's really trying to get their life on, rise and shine on. And on, right? Love, choose to be happy. These are messages that this person is looking to destined for great things, okay? These messages are conditioning that individual's mind to stay at a certain frequency so that he or she is attracting. It's not just this trendy thing that Oprah made popular. Unity has been teaching this process for over 100 years because it works if we, work it. So I encourage you to have vision boards. Marcia, can you zoom in on this? Okay. This person is looking with this vision board to write. In fact, she says in this vision board, born to write. And it shows a person sitting at a desk, typing, a young African-American woman typing. And she is clear. You see books and journals and different things. I didn't plan to write a novel, but stories kept spinning through me. Right? And so you can see that she's preparing herself for this. She says, we keep reminding ourselves we are the writers, the directors, the producers of our lives. So she's got all sorts of messaging here that is conditioning the mind for the novel that she is to produce. Got it? So we want these visual aids and reminders, but they are powerful tools. Don't sleep on them. Even as you put it together, you are altering by degree your consciousness to the place of having it. Okay? Get the right mental images. So I'm grateful for these vision boards that we have. Work with your vision board. Take some selfies of it. And of course, if you're in a mastermind process with me, we will do vision boarding together. All right? So I want to make certain that you have all the tools, that you're working all the tools. And so now, just for the next few minutes, let's prepare ourselves for a visualization treatment that I'm going to lead. Now I'm just going to move back a little bit. All right. I'm going to slide down a little bit. Okay. All right. And if you would just become comfortable in your seats, I would encourage you to place your feet flat on the floor. Upright position. And we're going to take just about 5 minutes into visualization. First of all, get comfortable. Get comfortable. Make sure you're comfortable. Make sure you can feel relaxed into this. Not so comfortable that you go to sleep. I want you to stay awake. But we've been shelter in place so long, I'm ready to take us on vacation. We're going to take a vacation right now. So just close your eyes and take a deep cleansing breath. And I'm going to ask you just to repeat after me during this process. I now go into the theater of my mind. You'll repeat, Rev. I now go into the theater of my mind.
I now go into the theater of my mind.
And look upon the stage of my imagination.
And look upon the stage of my imagination.
And I see myself.
And I see myself.
Take a deep breath now. See yourself. I see myself as a healthy person.
I see myself as a healthy person.
I see myself as a happy person.
I see myself as a happy person.
I see myself as a loving and beloved person.
I see myself as a loving and beloved person.
I see myself as whole and free.
I see myself as whole and free.
There I am.
There I am.
Having a ball again.
Having a ball again.
There I am.
There I am.
Living it up again.
Living it up again.
There I am.
There I am.
Living my best life again.
Living my best life.
It's
again.
really me.
It's really me.
It's really me.
It's really me.
Hey, look at you.
Hey, look at you.
Hey, look at you.
Look at you.
You better go.
You better go.
Oh, I love my life. I love this life of mine.
I love this life of mine.
Every day in every way.
Every day in every way.
I'm enjoying my best life.
I'm enjoying my best life.
Every day in every way.
Every day in every way.
I'm enjoying my best life.
I'm enjoying my best
I
life.
can hardly stop smiling.
I can hardly stop
I
smiling.
can hardly stop
I
smiling.
can hardly stop smiling.
Every day in every way.
Every day in every way.
I'm enjoying my best life.
I'm enjoying my best life.
Look at these fine clothes I'm wearing now.
Look at these fine clothes I'm wearing now.
I fit them perfectly.
I fit them perfectly.
I mean, they fit me like a glove.
They fit me like a glove.
Tailor-made.
Tailor-made.
I mean, especially for me.
I mean, especially for me.
Look at this beautiful frame I'm
Look
standing
at this
in.
beautiful frame I'm standing.
That's me right there.
That's me right there.
And I love me some me.
And I love me
I
some
love
me.
me some me.
I love me some
I
me.
love me some me.
I love me some me.
Oh my goodness, I love me some me.
My goodness, I love me some me.
Oh, and look at this wonderful place where I live.
This wonderful place in which I live.
It brings me such peace every time I step in.
It brings me such peace every time I step in.
Every corner of this place
Every corner of this place
is just perfect for me.
is just perfect for me.
I share love and laughter in this place.
I share love and laughter in this place.
Love and laughter abides in my home.
Love and laughter abides in my home.
I am fulfilled
I am fulfilled
with peace of mind
with peace of mind
in my happy home.
in my happy home.
Oh, I'm going to sit down in my chair.
Sit down in my chair.
I'm going to grab this magazine on my favorite table.
I'm going to grab this magazine on my favorite table.
I love reading magazines that have good images of travel.
Travel.
I love reading magazines
I love reading magazines
that have good images
that have good images
of travel.
travel.
Oh, look at this one right here. Look at this place right here.
This place right here.
Oh, I'm going there.
I'm going there.
In fact, let me pack my bags right now.
Pack my bags right now.
Because I'm going places.
Going places.
Oh, I'm going to put this in there. These are my dancing shoes. Got to have those in here. Got to have my dancing shoes in there.
My dancing shoes in there.
Oh, and I've got to have some flip-flops for the beach. You know I'm going straight to the beach.
Straight to the beach.
Straight to the beach. Straight to the beach.
Straight to the beach.
Straight to the beach.
Straight to the beach.
I better put this bathing suit in there because I'm getting in the water this time. I'm getting in the water this time. Oh, it's good to be packed.
It's good to be packed.
I'm leaving all the work behind.
I'm leaving all the work behind.
I refuse to work at the beach.
I refuse to work.
I refuse to work on vacation.
To work on vacation.
I am going to enjoy myself this time.
I'm going to enjoy myself this time.
Take a deep breath. Just for a moment, hold the feeling tone now of living your best life.
Yes.
Hold the feeling tone of living your best life. It's happening now. It's happening now. Where I better book these tickets. I better book these tickets.
I better book these tickets. Book these tickets.
You know, I'm going first class this time. What the heck?
Going first class this time.
I want the leg room.
I want the leg room.
I want the first class experience.
I want the first class experience.
I can't wait to get on this plane.
I can't wait to get on this plane.
It's time to go now.
It's time to go now.
I've called my Uber Deluxe.
Call my Uber Deluxe.
Uber Black Car Service.
Uber Black Car Service.
Look at this fine car taking me to the airport.
Look at this fine car taking me to the airport.
Look at this handsome person collecting my bags.
Collecting my bags.
And how friendly.
And how friendly.
I'm sure to give that person 5 stars and an extra tip.
I'm sure to give that person 5 stars and an extra tip.
Oh, I can't wait to get on this airplane.
I can't wait to get on this airplane.
And I just went straight through TSA, no problems at all. Look at me moving straight through TSA, no problems at all. Straight to the gate, 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 straight to the gate.
Straight to the gate.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Ah. And they called my name first.
My name first.
I love boarding this plane.
I love boarding this plane.
Is that seat 2A?
Is that seat 2A?
I don't like seat 1A.
I like seat 1A.
I want extra leg room in seat 2A.
I want extra leg room in seat 2A.
I don't want to be kicking the wall in seat 1A.
I don't want to be kicking the wall in seat 1A.
Thank you, ma'am, for this champagne.
Thank you, ma'am, for this champagne.
Nobody's around. I think I'll have a sip.
No one's around. I think I'll have a sip.
Oh, and those bubbles are tickling my throat.
Those bubbles are tickling my throat.
Let me put my seatbelt on.
Put my seatbelt on.
Oh, this is wonderful. How long is the flight?
How long is the flight?
How long?
How long?
Just an hour.
Just an hour.
Oh, boy, that's even better.
Even better.
That's just enough time for me to get a sweet nap.
That's just enough time to get a sweet nap. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Yes, I would like some more of that salmon. Yes, I'm sorry, I just slipped off. Oh, boy, they're waking me now to have salmon.
Oh, I love this beautiful cloth napkin. Wonderful silverware. This is classy. Thousands of miles in the sky. And I am eating like a king. I'm enjoying this. I wonder what they're bringing for dessert. Oh, I guess I'll have the tiramisu.
I guess I'll have the tiramisu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring me a cold spoon, please.
Bring me a cold spoon.
I just want to crack the shell of
I just
it.
want to crack the shell of it.
Well, I'm going to pay for this at the gym later.
Oh, I'm going to pay for this at the gym later.
But I'm enjoying it right now.
But
I'm enjoying it right now.
I'm enjoying
Oh,
it right
every
now.
drop,
Oh,
every drop, every drop.
Every drop.
Oh, that's the best.
Oh, that's the best.
Oh, my God. And here we've landed. And look now at this fabulous 5-star resort.
This fabulous 5-star resort.
Look at the view from my room.
Look at the view from my room.
Look at the robe and slippers.
Look at the robe and slippers.
Oh, they've got chocolate under the pillow.
They've got chocolate under the pillow.
Oh, everything is just like I imagined.
Just like I imagined.
Let me get down to that beach.
Let me get down to that beach.
Oh, I can't wait to get there.
I can't wait to get there.
Get in this bathing suit.
Let me get in this bathing suit.
Oh, let me get this bathing suit.
This bathing
Look at there.
Look at there.
Oh, yeah. Where are my sunglasses? There they are.
There they are.
There they are.
There they are.
Wow, I'm ready. I'm beach ready.
I'm beach ready.
These flip-flops on as I exit the door.
These flip-flops on as I exit the door.
Oh, let me take these flip-flops off now that I've got the sand beneath my feet. Oh, that sand is hot. Oh, that sand is hot between my toes. That's some hot sand between, but I love, oh, now it's warming. Okay, it's cooling just a little bit. It's cooling.
It's cooling.
Oh, and I can hear the crash of the ocean.
I can hear the crash.
And smell that salt air.
Smell that salt air.
Oh, that's the smell of heaven right there.
The smell of heaven right there.
And listen to that steel drum band playing in the distance.
Playing in the distance.
Oh, they got it going on.
They got it
They
going
got it going on. Let me get over to the
the
edge here and dip my feet into the water. Oh, that water's cold. That water's cold. That water's cold. Oh, I'm going to go out in there anyway. I'm going to wade in anyway. Let me get out in it anyway. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's a little chilly there, too.
It's chilly.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, but that's good. All right, now it's settling. Okay.
All right, it's settling now.
Up to my chest here. I'm better. Now it's up here. I better just duck down right and get in the water.
In the water.
Oh, I love swimming. I'm going to do a backstroke now.
Backstroke.
Ooh, I feel that sun on my face.
Feel the sun on my face.
And that salt water is just making me float. I don't even have to effort.
And that salt water is making me float. Don't even have to make an effort.
I'm loving this.
I'm loving this.
Lock it in right now.
Lock it in.
Lock in the feeling tone now of you amidst the deep blue. Of you laying before the entire universe that looks down upon you, saying, yes, you deserve this and more. Lock in the peace, lock in the serenity, lock in the joy. Lock it in, lock it in, lock it in. See yourself from above, looking down at yourself now, backstroking and swimming and being in this place of absolute opulence. Now return. Okay, I think I've built up a thirst. I'm going to go to that Chase Lounge over there, kick my feet up, and have my favorite Caribbean drink. Sir, will you bring me the ultimate pina colada, please?
Ultimate pina colada, please.
The ultimate pina colada.
Ultimate.
You know what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
Put a little extra brown in it now.
Extra brown in it.
Because I'm going to enjoy this.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Oh my God, this is delicious.
This is delicious.
This is delicious.
This is delicious.
But I better not sip it too fast because that last time I got the brain freeze.
Last time I got the brain freeze.
Oh. Oh, you surprised me.
You surprised me.
Hey. I told you I was going here, but I didn't know you were going to surprise me. Come on. Oh, now this is just double heaven right now. This is double. Me and you here together.
You here together.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
And you're looking good.
And you're looking good.
Why, thank you. I appreciate the compliment, too.
I appreciate the return compliment.
I've been working out a little extra.
I've been working out a little extra.
Well, thank you for letting me know it shows.
Well, thank you for letting me know it shows.
We got to go dancing tonight.
We've got to go dancing.
They've got a great live band here.
Live band here.
Did you bring that dress I like?
Did you bring the dress I like?
All right. All right.
All right.
I don't know how you surprised me on this one, but it's going to be great.
How you surprised me on this one, but it's going to be great.
Let's just sit here and watch the sunset.
Let's just sit here and watch the sunset.
Oh, that's a beautiful arbor orange. Sky. Wonderful.
This is wonderful.
It's wonderful being here with you.
Wonderful being here with you.
Thanks for being in my life.
Thank you for being.
You make my life complete.
You make my life complete.
Lock it in. This indeed is happening right now. It's happening in the deep now. The subconscious mind is a full, wholehearted yes. Say with me, this indeed is my life.
This indeed is my
This
life.
indeed is my life.
This indeed is my life.
I pinch myself and I know it's me who's having this joy. It's me who's having this love. It's me who's having this relaxation. It's me who is having this fun. It's me who is having this love. It is me who's having this fun. It's me who's having this relaxation. It's me who's having this joy. It's me who is circulating the money to enjoy it. Thank you, God, for surplus money.
Surplus money.
Money to pay my bills.
Money to pay my bills.
Money to meet my needs.
Money to meet my needs.
Money to enjoy.
Money to enjoy.
The best that life has to offer.
The best that life has to offer.
I can feel it in my pockets.
Feel it in my pockets.
There's some there in my
There's
purse.
some there in my purse.
I've got digital currency
I've got digital currency
of every realm.
of every realm.
All of my needs are met.
All of my needs are met.
I enjoy my vacation
I enjoy my vacation
without the strain
without the strain
of having to worry about money.
of having to worry about money.
Thank you, God, in me.
Thank you, God, in me.
Thank you, God, in me,
Thank you, God, in me,
for this amazing life
for this amazing life
that I'm enjoying
that
right
I'm
now.
enjoying right now.
Take a deep breath. And now just wiggle your toes. Take your hands and touch your knees, tap your knees. Bring yourself back into this third dimensional experience. We were having a fourth dimensional experience. We're now tapping the soul back into the physical body temple fully into the third dimension. Tap your forehead, tap the body parts, just to gently bring the soul back into the third dimension. And your subconscious mind now is holding to that now experience. Place your hands over your eyes to warm them and to prepare for the light that's outside. And now just open your eyes gently. Come back. Welcome back, Brother Rev. Was that a great vacation?
That was terrific.
I loved it.
Yes, sir.
Type in the chat room. Did you go with me? Just tell me in the chat room if you went on vacation. Say, I went.
I went there.
I went. I've got some sand irritating my toes right now. I've got to dust some of that sand off and get some water out of my ears right now. Did you go there? Did you see yourself there? Because now you've made a proper impression on the soul. What are we seeing in the chat room here? What are we seeing in the chat room? Tell me if you went there. Tell me if you went there. Isaac Nash is in there.
Cynthia said that was a good pina colada.
All right. Fahiza said, I went, man. I went, yeah, man. First class. Now remember, when we're working with this principle of the here-ness and now-ness of consciousness, we're always saying, I am, energetically. I'm not going, I'm here. It's now. Keep it in the now. Don't make it future-oriented. Stand right in the now. Notice that every time I made a statement in this place, I was in the place. I was actually experiencing the place, the temperature of the place, the detail of the place. I'm describing it, and my subconscious mind was having a ball. And you know trips must be forthcoming in my experience in the material world. You know that's happening because we've now activated this powerful law of correspondence, this corresponding law. Okay? We also call it law of attraction. Thoughts held in mind produce after their own kind. Law of mind action. That's activated now. It's activated. Work with that same technique and walk yourself through the publishing of your book. Walk yourself through having the companion in your life. Walk yourself through the experience of enjoying money in its fullness. Walk yourself through the experience of walking across the stage and obtaining your degree. Walk yourself through the experience of opening the door to your new home. Walk yourself through the experience of driving your car. I'm telling you. Tried, true, and tested experience, this technique that will and does work. And it's working right now. If you were in the here-ness and now-ness, the here-ness and now-ness of consciousness, if you've moved into the deep now, it's working. It's already working. All we've got to do is step aside, and now that is so deeply impressed upon you. You're going because you're already there. And if I go to prepare a place for you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go to prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that there I am, you shall be also. Listen to it. If I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you to myself. Who is it that comes again to receive you unto itself? The I am consciousness goes before you and comes to receive you. Who is the you that is being received? It is the three-dimensional you. The soul precedes form. Consciousness always precedes form. And so if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you, the three-dimensional you, unto myself, that where I am, there you shall be also. Where I am, what I have attained in consciousness, I will produce in form. I hope you got that. If you picked up what I'm putting down, if you picked up what I just put down, type in the chat room, I got it, Rev Kev. I got it, Rev Kev. Always send your I am forth first. I am rich. I am prosperous. I am joyous. I am happy. I am abundant. I am. Send the I am forth first. When the I am is convinced of this truth, then it comes back and pulls you into the physical manifestation of it. Who's typing in the chat room, I got it? Do we got some folks who got it? Who got it? Shout them out real quick. Okay, all right. Fahiza got it. Okay.
Mardell got it.
All right. Type them. Okay. All right. Oh, I'm seeing hearts. We're getting it. We're getting it. Wonderful. So just to repeat, 12 of you, at least 12 of you, if you communicate in this chat tonight or inbox me in one of our pages on Unity of Sacramento or email me at kross@unityofsacramento.com that you want to be a part of my Best Life Mastermind group, I will work with you to make this year a year of miracles and manifestation, to make this a year of the double impact. Because it's not enough just to manifest good. We want to also make an impact in the world, a double impact, double love, double joy, double service, double joy. You get it, okay? And I'm thanking those of you who have followed the prompting and received value in these Thursday night live sessions, and some of you have leaned in and have decided to make the seed, put a seed in the ground. Some of you have actually stepped in and you're working with the double twos. Who's been working with the double twos and the triple twos? You know, I put my money where my mouth is. I don't just ask you to do things. I put that $222 seed in the ground on behalf of Unity of Sacramento and the work that I get just out of facilitating this work. I did that, and I invite you to take that challenge. Jump in with us now as we prepare to receive our tithe and our love offering for tonight's work. Was this all right?
Oh, this was a lot of fun.
I'm there. I'm
Yes.
there. And while you're preparing your offering, tell them real quick, Rev E, about our friend who had a powerful manifestation.
Yes.
From Unity of Sacramento, one of his greatest dreams come true.
Yes.
Greatest dreams come true.
And a very talented individual, Noah. Some of you know
Noah Hayes.
Noah Hayes.
We
We got a text message from him with sheet music on it. Mm-hmm. And come to find out, he's practicing and rehearsing for The Color Purple.
The Color Purple.
The Color Purple.
Yes.
And he said to us that this lyric, as I was rehearsing, this lyric reminded me of you two, Revs, and what I've received from Unity of Sacramento.
Come on, put some hearts and thumbs up in the chat room, and congratulations for our brother Noah Hayes, who is manifesting one of his biggest dreams to be on stage with one of the world's most successful Broadway plays, The Color Purple. And this is just the beginning for Noah. This is
yes, it is.
Just the beginning. He's been in some other wonderful things, but he left Sacramento as he didn't leave. We kicked him out of Sacramento and told him,
yes. Go get it.
Go get it, son. Go get it, son. And he's going to be in The Color Purple. I'm so excited about that. Congratulations, brother Noah. So he's working it, and it works if we work it, and part of working it is sowing into it. I call it tithing toward your vision. tithe toward it. Don't be stingy with yourself. You only cheat yourself when you withhold. When you receive much, give much. Give according to the pattern that you want to receive. I can testify right now. Go ahead.
No, I'm listening.
Yeah. This more, I'm not going to do it.
Go ahead.
You go ahead and do it.
No, you go ahead.
You go.
No.
Go.
No.
I can tell of the goodness, man. But I've been doing some sowing and some giving and some contributing. But Spirit prompted me this morning to contact someone, just to pray with them and to affirm the truth with them and bless them and all of that. And I got up first thing this morning, and I did that. And the person said, "Oh, you must have received the card that I sent you." I said, "No, I didn't receive the card you sent me." I said, "Spirit woke me up this morning and told me to reach out and just bless your life." She said, "Well, I just sent you a card, and you want to make sure to get a hold of that card because there's something in that card for you."
Now.
I said, "Look at God.
Isn't
that God something? Isn't that God something?" I'm just telling you. See, you can't outgive God. When you start this process, it's moving in your experience in expected and unexpected ways.
Absolutely.
Place the double seed in the ground. Whatever that is, stretch it, double it. Sow it toward the prosperous future that you're looking to have. I promise you, it's just amazing. Faiza said a minute ago that she had a windfall after last Thursday's session, or after Sunday's. I can't remember which one. So, okay, I'm going to take a moment to go in and give my gift tonight on the Unity of Sacramento app. Okay, and you select the Thursday class, a Thursday night live.
And I put a link into the Facebook chat room. So
Okay.
if you look for Unity of Sacramento, you'll see a link underneath that post.
And then, Chris, are you going to show us how to do it? Chris is going to help you learn how to give to Unity. Watch this real quick and come back. We'll have a blessing, and then we'll be out of here. Thanks for being with us. This is great. All right, I'm going to go to Thursday Night Live discussion group.
www.unityofsacramento.com. Right there at the top of the front page, you will see a donation button. Click there to visit our safe and secure push pay portal. Another easy way to give is through our Unity of Sacramento app. Download the app on your smartphone or tablet, and on the front page, look toward the bottom of the page for your giving heart, which will also take you to our push pay portal. You can also write us. Send your letters to Unity of Sacramento, 9249 Folsom Boulevard, Sacramento, California, 95826. So many people are shopping online, and if that's what you like to do, then support us through Amazon Smile. Visit smile.amazon.com and designate Unity of Sacramento as your charity of choice. You will automatically be making a contribution to our beloved community. And of course, you can always make your donation by using Venmo or Cash App, as seen on your screen.
All right. I know you now know and are prepared to give. I've already given. Rev E has already given using our Unity of Sacramento app. But let's just take a moment to speak the word over the gifts and the givers. And Faiza said in the chat room, she says, "I've been working with the double twos. Work with the double twos. Let the double twos work for you. You know, you want to work with a number that multiplies. You want something that compounds. Some of you know what I'm talking about when we're talking about compounding. You want it to compound, so work with it. And for those of you who have never stretched in your giving, come on out. Come and play with this thing. Just play with it.
Fun.
Stop being stingy with yourself. Okay. If you got to get permission from somebody, get permission. I'm doing this for the spiritual community. I've been holding back forever. I'm tired of holding my own blessing back. And I want you to know that you release something in terms of the spirit flowing into the desires of your heart when you release what you have in your hand. When you release what you have in your hand, God releases what God has in God's hand. Who wants to play that trade game? Say to God, I'll trade you. I'll trade you. All right. Thank you guys so much for the gifts, the givers, the opportunity to share in this rich experience, the Thursday Night Live experience, touching lives all over our country. We give thanks for those that are standing tall with the seed tonight. We know that seed is now releasing what you have in your hand on their behalf. Good and expected and unexpected ways, meeting them at the point of their need and exceedingly abundantly above all they can ask or imagine. Thanks God for doing the work as you always do. And so it is. Amen and amen. Oh, I just love you all so much. I love being with you tonight. This is so much fun. I'm energized. I can go another hour. You know that. I can go another hour.
And he will.
I would have had you all on the dance floor next. Listen, tune in. Tune in this coming Sunday. We are starting a new series, a new lesson series to build off of the Dream series. So now that you've walked through these 12 steps, how do you establish an all-in spirit? How do you create that all-in spirit so that you're not quitting when the going gets tough, so that you know how to persist? We're going to talk about building the internal ways of being so that you can see the dream through, all the way through, so that you can not only attain the dream, but maintain what you have attained and obtained.
So important.
You got it?
So important.
Okay.
Yes.
And so we're going to be working with Rev Kev's 4 commandments. We're going to be working with Rev Kev's 4 commandments. I got to go get it. I just got to pull it up. I'm too in the flow. I got in my intellectual side of my brain. I got a good name for it. Hold on a minute.
It's a good one.
We don't know it. You just got to be there Sunday. But I'm working with the 4 commandments for manifesting and maintaining an all-in spirit. 4 commandments. That's it. 4 commandments for maintaining an all-in spirit.
Now I want to add a 5th commandment.
What?
Be here Sunday.
Be here Sunday, virtually.
Start there.
God bless you. The light of God surrounds you. The love of God enfolds you. The power of God protects you. The presence of God watches over you. Wherever you are, God is and all is well. We love you. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Peace and blessings.
Powerful night. Powerful night. We will see you next week. Watch your e-blast for more details, okay?
All right.
All right.
If you want to mastermind, go ahead and put it right here in the chat room.
We need 12 of you.
Yes.
12. Whew. All right, Brother Red.